Alright, so I just got done watching the season 2 finale of House of the Dragon, and this will be my full on reaction and review. I won't include any spoilers. Well, I will include a bit of spoilers toward it, but you'll be warned. And now, just by going into this season, like, and even for how the last season left off, and how in this new season we were building on war between the Targaryens versus the High Towers, and even for who will be sat on the Iron Throne, and even Queen Rhaenyra, I stand by her, and even with Alicent, especially with her ways and what she has been through, and even for what all the episodes in this season have been building up so far, especially after that halfway point, but even after each and every episode, it was sort of building up. But I don't know if I can tell if it lost that momentum. But it definitely had some serious moments and parts that we should definitely look at, and definitely feel a sense of clarity, especially between each character and what they are going through, and then knowing that there's a war coming, and like how to stop it, and even with King's Landing, and even with Westeros, and with everyone involved as well. And now even with the finale, and I thought it was going to be building up to some sort of a battle, like a Game of Thrones style. But it turned out to be a bit underwhelming because, and like even though we had to wait 2 years after how the last season ended with season 1, but now going into this season, I thought we were going to get like a big finale. At least we can wait like 2 years for season 3, because we know it's getting renewed for another season. But I kind of found it like it had some good moments to shine, especially with Queen Rhaenyra, and I know that she is definitely getting on that Iron Throne, and so especially with that cameo towards the end, that is sort of related to Game of Thrones. If you've seen the episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it did give us more information for what we needed, and even with that conversation between Alicent and Rhaenyra, it definitely set the bar way high. What I noticed from that conversation is that Rhaenyra is definitely right for the throne, and even with Alicent, who's like reminded of who she is, especially with her past, and we can definitely sense the dynamic between the two. But even towards the end, I thought we were going to get like something big, and even with the way that they were building up to something like a big battle going on, but then like even with that final shot, like boom, it like fades to black. But I know that everyone's going to think that, oh, this is underwhelming, but I think this is actually building up to something towards something bigger, because I mean this is set before Game of Thrones. We were going to get like sort of like a battle or something like that. But again, like, this was a very long episode, so especially from start to finish, and even building up from like certain events, and even to where everyone is at, to how they're going to conclude this season, and how they're going to stick the landing. But it turned out it was more build up. I know it sucks that they had to wait another 2 years for another season, but hey, I enjoyed this season. I like the action, I like the intensity, I like the intense moments, and everything delivered, especially with some characters that didn't last. Also with Damon, who is also a part of the show, I thought he did a phenomenal job, and plus of his visions that he was seeing, and it definitely had some connections, but he did definitely supported Rhaenyra of what she was doing. And wow, that moment between the two, where like he was bowing down to their queen, who is Rhaenyra, and I thought that this was all building up towards war. I thought it was building up to something. It would be historic for a finale for a season like this. But it just like, I mean, even though it turned out underwhelming, it still had a few good moments to shine. It definitely had some layers to build up to it. But and I mean, like, man, like I can go on and on about this finale, but man, I mean, it sucks that they had to wait a long time for like season 3. But I just hope that they gave us a war that they promised probably in the next season. But I definitely enjoyed every character. Like everyone had their moments to shine, and even with the dragons, with every Game of Thrones style that was adapted in this season, I think it pretty much delivered. I liked from how it started. I don't know if I was satisfied of how it ended, but it definitely felt underwhelming to me. But hey, that's just my opinion, and it was a good enough finale for me. But hey, I'm excited for what season 3 holds, and hopefully that'll stick the landing as well. But that's gonna do it for this video. Just let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on the finale, and did you enjoy House of the Dragon season 2, and what are your hopes for season 3 as well. But just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe and turn the notification bell for future videos. Also follow all my social media as always linked down below. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.